That's great. Let's keep that up. Let's use legacy. I like that.
All right. Classic rock. Classic.
It gives my life a legitimacy. We are now a legacy band.
There you go. Greg.
Hi, Fred.
Welcome back. I mean, you're kind of home in a way. You're not too far from Ottawa. Well,
a stone's throw.
There you go.
4 hours.
Throw pretty hard, but halfway through this tour. I think this is exactly the halfway point.
Oh, good. We've survived.
How tired are you? How are you doing?
I'm more tired today. Just because last night we were in Montreal, so family was in town. We burned the midnight oil a little bit harder than normal. So
yes. I'll talk very quietly.
I had now I'm gonna be quieter too. No, I had a great nap, power nap, and then I had about 10 minutes, 15 minutes of like rebooting.
Yeah.
I was not on the level, but I'm functional now just for this.
Yeah.
Then I'll...
Now the album comes out on Friday in a few days as we're talking.
Okay.
Although you're in Ottawa, the band is still considered a Colorado band.
Yep.
You guys are playing in Denver on Saturday. So whoever made that planning mistake of not having the hometown show on release day, is that person fired by now or what?
No, actually he will get a raise because there's so many bands out.
Yeah.
So we had to book a whole bunch of routing shows to try to get a venue in Denver. So yes, but he made it happen. But it's going to be crazy because there was already a show booked in Denver.
Yeah.
So all these Denver bands are troopers because they're letting this tour like mesh with their own show. So
yeah. It's kind of like in The Lion King in the beginning, all the animals go out of the way.
Yes. So
that Rafiki or whatever can come out.
So we'll be very grateful.
There you go.
To all the locals.
Yeah. Now, obviously, this is a bit of a special album, if you will. We've seen some returns, both from band members, but also from lyrical concepts. How should we look at this chapter of the last few years, few albums? Is that for the time being a bit of a closed chapter? Should we expect on this tour and coming tours to still get a lot of material from that era? What's going on?
Oh yeah, there'll be no. You're gonna get. I mean, from the 7 albums.
Yeah, because you've got a lot now. You can pick and choose.
Out of the 7 albums, they will get everything. Every album is represented.
Okay.
And this is the beginning of a new chapter, but this chapter is going to be the combination of all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's very important to all of us. So, and no matter where you came in as a fan, there will be stuff for you, and we're catering to everybody, which is a lose-lose. So we'll see.
Well, I mean, at this point, 7 albums, more than 15 years doing this. You are, to use big terms, it's becoming a legacy band, if you will. Like you now have those songs that every person that comes to your show, whether it's the first time or the gazillionth time, that they expect you will play. And it's going to get harder and harder for you guys to figure out what a good set list is.
Oh, it's impossible already. So, No, but that's great. Let's keep that up. Let's use legacy. I like that.
All right. Classic rock. Classic.
It gives my life a legitimacy. We are now a legacy band.
There you go.
No, but it's really cool. And the fact that you have that opportunity to have those songs that really affect people.
Right.
So it's
not every band has hits, let's call them.
Yeah.
Also, not every band, just to kind of like be serious for a second, 15 years with Metal Blade as well. That is not a given. There aren't many bands that have been with a label for such a long time. Do you, in this roller coaster of a career, take time to look back on milestones like that? Like, do they matter to you?
Less milestones and more just like memories.
Okay.
Like I've really good memories and I have really horrible memories through it all, but it's all kind of like appreciating of where we are now. So like where we are now with like it shows. Like I had how many people come up to me like last night saying, "Man, this is the ultimate that the band has been, and we can tell you guys are having fun."
Okay.
Right? And you know, it's been 18 years now for me and the band. So after 18 years to still have fun and to probably have more fun now than I've had in a long time is super amazing, and like just very grateful.
Now, lots of reviewers and also press statements have labeled this album as a guitar forward album. There's focus on the guitars. There's maybe even a little bit more melody in the album. We've heard terms like MeloTech now coming up. But then when I listen to a song like Dies Irae, for example, which I think is one of my favorite songs on the album so far, then we get some blackened tones there as well. Who's listening to black metal, and what kind of bands are you following these days?
Well, I mean, man, I wouldn't say I listen to a lot of black metal, but I do really appreciate the genre, and what they've created. I listen to, like, if I'm listening to black metal, I'm listening to a lot of Old Man's Child and a little bit of Dimmu here and there. My buddy's in Black Braid, John Black Braid. I love John and Black Braid. So there's that. So I mean, it's trying to have something for everybody a little bit. So I don't know. We're sponges.
Is this album? You said it before, like it's kind of like the start of a new era. It's also like in this tour, everybody will find something that they like in the album as well. I would say it almost feels like you've put everything on display of the career in one album. It almost like it's like the greatest hits album of all new songs in a way.
Yeah, and that was intentional.
Yeah,
we had a few intentions. One is we made big strides with Damnum, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, but that's so that's super important to keep. But then we had all the we had the sign stuff that we had generated for years, and that was important. So we needed to do both. And when we're doing support tours, it was important to try to like trim down the fat on song lengths so we can play more songs, because it sucks to be on a support tour and all right, four songs, you're done. So just trying to keep songs a little shorter just so we can play more. And
all right, to wrap us up with a different thing, one of my favorite things that the band has done the last 10 years is your cover of Roundabout.
Okay.
Just because I always felt that song needed a little bit of an extra punch, if you will.
An update.
Yes,
an updated version.
What's on the wish list to give the Allegiant treatment?
Well, there's a few things have been talked about. We recently have been talking about doing Lady Gaga, because we are huge Lady Gaga fans.
Who isn't?
She's amazing. And then I would love to do Nickelback.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they're having a bit of a resurgence. I think the hate is slowly going down, but I think it would be really cool to like totally make a tech version of a Nickelback song. To me, that's hilarious. And but
I can't hold you to your.
Yeah, I mean it's.
But we also wait and see.
Yeah, we were doing. We had talked to Metal Blade about doing LD Miola.
Okay.
And so we were looking at a few of his songs and going through some of that, because we'd been jamming some of the like Friday night or Saturday night in San Francisco kind of record, and we could pull some of that off. So, I mean, we talk a lot about stuff. Doesn't mean it's going to happen.
No. Well, hey, that 20th anniversame is coming up, so we need something special for that, right?
So play Fragments in its entirety.
There you go. That's a good start. Awesome. Well, have so much fun tonight. It's going to be a busy year. If you're tired now, it's only going to go downhill from here.
I look forward to being busy.
It is going to be an extremely busy and important year for you guys. So thank you so much for taking the time to answer some of my questions. Look forward to the show tonight.
Oh, my pleasure,
Always
man.
a pleasure
Thank
talking
you.
to you.
Always.
Cheers.
You are awesome for watching this video. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.